Is Wednesday season 2 good? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, y'all. Firstly, I'm gonna make a public announcement. I am bad with names, so I'm gonna give these characters my own made up names if I forget them. Spoiler warnings, you have been warned. Alright, I'm gonna start with the main event herself, Wednesday. This series starts with Wednesday in her summer break looking for a serial killer called the Sculptor, and she fails and gets captured by the Sculptor. Or so did we think. But it was part of her master plan. So Thing eventually helps her and she sculpts the sculpture. Bruh. This show always gives hints that Wednesday is a killer, but I'm never convinced. But this first episode, she deadass killed the sculptor. This reminds me of the first time I watched Dexter, and I was like, you know what? He has these edges, but he's gonna have them under control and become a normal. Wait, nope, never mind. He just killed someone. That motherfucker is a killer. Anyways, she returns to Nevermore, and apparently she never goes to the same school twice, but there's a first time for everything, right? This time around, she's the popular girl at the school for saving it from Tyler. Speaking of Tyler, we're gonna get to that crazy maniac of a height later on the video. But back to the third day of the week. This time around, she has a stalker, as usual, of course, who steals her book that she has been writing for years, and they try to burn it in the fire during a school event, but she gets it on time. The stalker then kidnaps Enid and her new boyfriend and tries to off them, bruh. But Wednesday saves them on time. That's crazy. I need to read the rules and guidelines of this crazy school because there's no way. Anyways, we find out that the stalker is a Wednesday stan. Yep, just a crazy obsessed fan with invisible powers. Like, make this make sense to me. How does the most despicable powers to ever exist go to an insane girl is beyond me. Like, she did this because she basically felt invisible in Wednesday's eyes. Pun intended. Anyways, now that we've talked about Wednesday, let's talk about the villains of the story. See, crazy invisible girl may be crazy, but she's not the real villain of the story. The real villain is an avian, basically someone who can control birds. And Wednesday is on top of the case, as usual. See, a guy that was friends with Tyler's dad got offed by a group of birds, a group of crows, and later on Tyler's dad suffers the same death. And Wednesday has to solve the case, but see, Wednesday had a problem. She was abusing her powers worse than 11 in Stranger Things until she lost them. But before she lost them, she had a vision that Enid is gonna die and she is somehow responsible for it, and she has to save her from the avian, of course. Now that we've talked about the avian, we have to talk about the main guy, of course, Tyler. Like, Tyler fits every clinical description they use in therapy. Like, bro is a narcissist, a lunatic, a master manipulator, a gaslighter, pure evil. Every goddamn thing you can think of, this man has it. Like, you would think it's because he's being controlled by the evil therapist, but no, it is all him. All him. Bro is in it for the love of the game. Anyways, he eventually escapes from prison and he kills the therapist that's been controlling him because he doesn't like being controlled. And he also gives Wednesday that ass whooping. Like, I don't know what he did. They didn't show it, but I know it was painful. Anyways, just so you know, I am reviewing the first 4 episodes because that's all they released. By the time I release this video, I'm sure the rest of the episodes are gonna be out, but I'm not gonna review them. So yeah. And then we're gonna talk about the family. This has to be the thing that I like the most about season 2 so far. The Adam family is more involved this time around. Her mother and dad are around because Wednesday's mother is in charge of the gala, whatever you call it. Her brother has also joined the school. As if one Addams is not bad enough for the school, let's just make it 2. But anyways, he is just as much of a troublemaker as Wednesday Addams. He revives one of the school's Frankenstein by accident, of course, using his electric powers, and he keeps it. Who keeps a zombie Frankenstein? And his zombie Frankenstein goes on a killing spree, eating people's brains to regain its intelligence. Like, that's crazy. And of course I have to mention Thing. Thing is also going through his own stuff. Like, bro feels like he doesn't get enough respect from the family, and he is demanding that respect, and I respect that too. Alright, so far I like the plot. I like that it's split and every character is going through their own personal stuff. Like, Wednesday's brother is going through the zombie thing and trying to make some friends, and Wednesday is going through losing her powers and her relationship with her mother, and Wednesday's mother is going through her relationship with her mother. Basically, it's a cycle. And Bianca is going through some stuff involving her mother too. So let me know what you think of the first 4 episodes or the rest of the series if you've already watched the whole thing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.